After much discussion among my advisors, it was decided that locating the Stathi is only a minor priority, but we should use them as a test for our new warships, and developing them should take priority in our research. I noticed we had a colony ship in the shipyard in Toria, so I launched it and sent it to Iversonia 1 for colonization. How we didn't launch it before, I do not know. The flagship was sent west towards Toria in hopes of finding more suitable colony planets. What we found is another planet that needs much more work before colonization. The sector of space is not looking good. Well, the scientists have invented a new sub-warp drive called the Ion Drive. It's slightly faster, but more importantly, it freed up our research into more useful endeavors. The flagship was sent south in hopes of more useful planets. An unusual energy source was discovered this week, allowing some types of metal to reseal. This could come in handy. We also met the Iaconians, a people who are displaced by their former robotic servants. I grabbed what technology I could from them, but honestly I don't even know from what direction they hail. In other news, we sent the flagship south due to a large star cluster there. I also sped up production on the central mine on Gladstone 4. Near the end of the week, we founded Civil 1, and I sped up and drew up a course of development. Then I sped up the central mine there as well. This week we discovered we needed a basic strategy to help our colonies function. Prudence would require us to look into that, but we can probably grab off the Iconians. With all these harsh planets around, figuring out how to live on them would not be a bad idea. The starport on Gladstone 1 is also completed, so we decided to have it make a colony ship. The flagship found some ship's logs among some space debris. Hopefully this helps them if they ever encounter armed ships. They also found a useful energy pattern. Well, Toria has produced another colony ship. This one we sent to Cobra 2. The flagship will scout along the outer edges of the galaxy, and I'll be reporting if anything interesting occurs. Well, the Confederation grows even more. This week, the colony of Iversonia 1 has finally been established, and its finalized development plan looks like so. I spent some time tweaking some of the colony plans and bought the central mine on Gladstone 1 and Iversonia 1, as well as a market center on Civil. Well, I know a lot more about our people's flexibility, but that's not enough for us to live on these harsh planets. Weapons. We need weapons soon. The budget isn't. It's looking sparse. May need to focus there next quarter. In fact, we shall. Advisors are not going to be needed this week.
Well, that's it for this week's episode. Normally there would be a poll, But the way this is going, I'm going to need to step in and do some colony and economy restructuring and organization. So this week I'm taking liberties to do that without a poll this week. There should be a poll next week, assuming things go well. This is Stomping Llama, signing out.